After all, suppose you were a detective's wife working on a case involving a baseball team, and one of the star players tried to get to first base. Pat and I had gone for a spin in our convertible. Meantime, in a hotel room in San Francisco, Marty Phillips, the best catcher the Yellow Sox ever had, was entertaining a visitor.
I told you to stay away from me, Louie.
And I told you I'd be back, Marty. It's funny, you're a very smart apple on a ball field, but you ain't using your head now.
Get out of here. I ain't gonna ask you again.
You're a sap, Marty. Look. The boss says his syndicate's got $400,000 tied up in Tuesday's game. The boss says you can make yourself $75,000 just by losing.
I ain't taking a cent of that dirty dough.
$75,000's a lot of lettuce, kid. You'll be washed up someday. You'll wish you'd taken it. It's awful easy to throw the game, Marty. You lose a foul ball in the sun. You make a slow throw to second. Little things like that. Nobody'd notice.
Will you scram out of here?
The boss says if you don't want to take his dough, you're not going to play Tuesday. You're not going to play ever, Marty. I'm giving you one last chance. You take the dough and lose on Tuesday?
No. Now, I told you I'd break you.
Okay, Marty.
Hey, put down that gun.
I'm awful sorry, kid. The boss just can't afford to lose that 400
Hey,
G's.
Louie, no!
Yeah. It's like I said. You were a very smart ball player. But really, you were just a jerk, kid. Just a jerk.
Get some morning papers here. Marty Phillips murdered. Find big league catcher's body in hotel room. Killer gets Marty Phillips. Get your morning papers here. Get your morning papers.
When we got home that night, John Stafford, an official of the Baseball Commission, telephoned and asked Pat to go to his apartment immediately. Pat, as usual, tried every trick in the book to keep me off the case. But later on, in John Stafford's apartment, yours truly was in the case right up to her little ears.
I'm not calling off the game next Tuesday, Mr. Abbott.
You're not, Mr. Stafford?
No. I think it would be the worst thing we could possibly do. I want the boys to go ahead and play as though absolutely nothing had happened.
But do you think that'll convince the people that the Yellow Sox are playing an honest ball game?
I do, Mrs. Abbott. If we cancel the game, it'll seem as though something rotten had been going on. Of course, meantime, you've got to find out who killed Marty Phillips. That is your job, Mr. Abbott.
You say whoever shot him didn't leave any clues in that hotel room?
None?
You know Marty well?
Yes, ever since he played high school ball.
You know anything about his private life? Something that might be a lead as to who killed him?
I know nothing of the sort.
Plenty of blind alleys in this case, aren't there?
Does the case faze you, Mr. Abbott? Simply because the killer has been rather ingenious?
No, it doesn't faze me. Who's going to catch for the Yellow Sox on Tuesday?
Ned Tilton. He's a manager player, you know.
Mm-hmm. How does Ned feel about all this?
I don't know. Why don't you ask him?
Thanks, I will. Maybe he'll be more helpful.
Maybe.
Pat and I went to visit Ned Tilton, the manager player. Ned was kind of husky, gruff, but sentimental, and quite broken up about the death of his pal, Marty.
Well, Marty was a great catcher, Mr. Abbott. Baseball won't see the likes of Marty for a long, long time.
Yes, we know, Ned.
I love that kid. See, I used to sit in the dugout and get goose pimples just watching him behind the plate. He had that magic like Willie Mays. I busted out crying when I heard Marty was dead.
Well, Ned, have you any idea at all who might have wanted to get Marty?
I think it was some crooked mob, Mrs. Abbott. Couldn't have been any of his friends. They were all crazy about him.
Anybody ever approach you, Ned? Try to get you to toss a game for dough?
I'd break their necks the minute they opened the trap.
Okay, Ned. We'll be moseying along. Thanks.
Yeah. Give a year's salary to get my hands on the guy who plugged Marty.
Maybe we can dig him up for you. Bye.
Yeah, so long. Sorry I couldn't serve you folks anything. I don't drink myself. I never touch it.
Bye, Ned. We'll do everything we can to even up the score for you.
Yeah, well, thanks. I'll be praying that you do.
Pat and I went home, and he sprawled out in his favorite chair. He began toying with his chin thoughtfully.
You know, dear, there's one thing that might open up this can of peas.
What is it, dear?
The Yellow Sox pitcher.
Freddie Manning?
Mm-hmm. Suppose a mob did get to Phillips. He and Freddie Manning are the whole team anyway. Now, Phillips is out of the way, so their only hope
Would be to reach the pitcher, Freddie.
Mm-hmm.
I have an absolutely sensational idea.
Well, naturally.
Well, now, if you go to talk to Freddie Manning, it'll be no dice. But if I...
Stop. Right there.
Well, Pat, you know how a man will talk to a woman. They're putty in our hands.
Yes, well, I don't relish the idea of you alone somewhere with Freddie Manning, twisting him into a piece of putty.
Well, suppose I meet him. They say he's a wolf. Now, suppose he doesn't know that I'm Mrs. Abbott. Suppose he doesn't even know I'm Mrs.
The answer is still no. I won't allow you to do it.
But if it'll solve the case...
I am not going to risk some gangs using you for target practice.
But I just want to find out if anyone's tried to bribe him. I just want their name. I just want him to get palsy-walsy.
Yes, I know. Well, there are degrees of palsy-walsy.
It just means taking off my wedding ring for a few hours.
Means what?
Well, so that Freddie doesn't know I'm married. So that he'll get friendly. All right, Pat?
No.
Oh, okay, Warden. I won't try to make a break for it now, but someday I will. I'll get out a stir. Wait and see. The possibility of my solving the case entirely on my own was too tempting to resist. One afternoon, while Pat was at the office, I met a sports writer who was a longtime friend. He introduced me to Freddie Manning. Then, with a double-talk story about my old maid aunt being sick, I gave Pat the slip for a night and went out on a date with Freddie. He was young, dark, terribly handsome. A dreamboat. We went to a nightclub together. I was launching my dreamboat with champagne.
Jeannie, baby, you have just connected with a guy who's going places. You know that?
Sure, Freddie, I know.
Matheson, Johnson, Carl Hubble. Those guys have nothing compared to your little Freddie. And you're in line to be my ever-loving baby, huh, Jeannie?
You bet. You're going to be wonderful out there on the mound this Tuesday, aren't you?
I can't miss. I'm in perfect shape. You know the doc says there isn't a huskier guy in the league?
Tell me a secret.
Anything my honey wants to know.
Did anybody offer you money to throw the game Tuesday?
What do you want to talk about that for? Come here, baby.
Oh, Freddie, people are watching.
All right, then let's go to my apartment. I got a gorgeous terrace. We make some drinks at my bar. You know, if you stand on tiptoe on my terrace, you can reach right up and grab a chunk of the moon.
Well, it's awfully late.
And I got some music you like, too. Moody, low-down stuff. Shearing, Art Tatum, Ellington. What do you say?
Well,
I'll show you my scrapbook. Time I was in Hollywood. And all the movie stars gave me a big party. I got autographed pictures from all of them. To the best pitcher in baseball. That's me, honey.
Okay, Freddie. Let's go.
Good. Ah, you'll like it on the terrace. Nobody will be watching us but the man in the moon. And he don't care.
Freddie took me to an exquisite, ultra-modern penthouse overlooking the bay. He kept the place dimly lit. He played a few records. And then the ball players started to pitch.
Come here, Jeannie, honey. Give me a kiss, hmm?
No, wait.
What? What's the matter?
Well, I thought you were going to show me your scrapbook.
Oh, that can wait.
But I want to see where it says, to the best pitcher.
Okay.
Scrapbook's here, right under this table.
Must have cost a lot of money to fix up this place, didn't it?
Yeah, why?
Oh, I was just wondering. I know the Yellow Sox pay you plenty,
But maybe I could be picking up some extra dough on the side for throwing a few games, hmm?
I wouldn't blame you for it. Did you ever do that, Freddie? Do you think that's why Marty Phillips was killed?
Get this. The cops went through that whole routine with me. I don't know anything about it, so forget
Freddie,
it.
you're hurting my arm.
Unless you like to get slapped around, forget
All
it.
right, all right. Don't get so excited. Now, let's see the scrapbook. That's better. Say, who's she?
Oh, give me that picture. That doesn't belong in there.
To my darling, my own adorable sweetheart. Should I be jealous?
No, she's an old flame. Gone and forgotten. Go on, look at the rest of the book. Look at the big shots I'm with.
Oh, that's Commissioner Stafford, isn't it?
Swell guy.
He asked you much about Marty?
What the devil do you keep harping on that for? What are you up to?
Nothing. Oh, come on. Play another record for me. Then we'll go out on the terrace and see if we can really touch that moon.
Good evening, Jean.
Hello, Pat.
Or should I say good morning?
Oh, it is late, isn't it?
How's your aunt?
Much better, thank you.
Amazing old girl, isn't she?
Yes, amazing.
Especially the way she has people sit up with her when she's sick.
What's wrong with sitting up with a sick old aunt?
In a strapless evening gown?
Oh, that. Well, you see, my other dress... Well, I mean, this dress...
What'd you find out from Freddie Manning?
Freddie Manning?
You're not wearing your wedding ring, dear. And you've been dancing with somebody who's clumsy on his feet. Your slippers wouldn't look like that after a taxi ride to your aunt's house. Not much fun being married to a detective, huh?
Pat, I went to my aunt...
I said, what did you find out from Freddie Manning?
He wouldn't talk.
You were with him all evening and you didn't get a lead?
No, I tried very hard, Pat. He was kind of touchy when I spoke about Marty. But that's all.
Now, I ought to get the hairbrush and spank the daylights out of you.
I was only trying to help, dear. Pat Abbott, I have half a mind to...
You have a half a mind, period. After I told you not to fool around in this case, after I told you to stay away from Freddie, after I...
Jealous, Pat?
No, I certainly am not.
Worry about me tonight?
I never gave it a thought.
You're as amazing as my aunt.
Why do you say that?
You don't get jealous.
Mm-mm.
You don't worry.
Nope.
But you smoke 2 whole packs of cigarettes.
Oh, that.
Not much fun being married to an observant wife. Tuesday afternoon, Pat and I went to the final game in the Yellow Sox series. The stands were packed. There had been no break in the case. Freddie Manning, my boyfriend, was pitching as sweet a ball game as you've ever seen. Ned Tilton, the manager-player, was giving him wonderful support at the plate. Pat and I knew Tom Whitley, the sportscaster. Tom was the sportscaster who sounded strangely like Jackie Robinson. And we sat right beside the mic as he broadcast the game. Pat's eyes kept searching the stands, the dugout, and the field, watching for a tip-off if there was to be any dirty work.
This is Tom Whitley, fans. The game's tied at 1-1. It's the last of the 6th at the bottom of the batting order coming up. It'll be Freddie Manning, the pitcher, who's doing a great job out there today. The game has been a rough and tumble affair, not as dignified as the games we have at Ebbotts Field, where we never try to influence the umpires. It just happens that the field over there in Brooklyn is the only one in the world where they serve right and left-handed pop bottles. Yes, this has been a wild game, and the only thing that's missing at a brawl like this is Leo the Roaster. I know a great new gag about Leo, but he's on top of the world now, and we'll just let him have his day. Well, here's Manning getting ready to step in. He gets a great big hand. There are 2 down, nobody on. There's the wind-up, the pitch. It's a hard grounder wide of third. Taylor's over, comes up with the ball. This will be close. But Manning falls down, and the throw is there for the 3rd out. Freddie seems to have tripped as he headed for a first, but he's not getting up. The lad must have twisted an ankle or something. Everyone running towards Freddie, and he isn't moving. He's got his face right down in the dirt. The crowd's tense. This may mean he's out of the ball game. Ned Tilton, his catcher, is going over to him now. He's waving for the doctor. There goes Commissioner Stafford, leaving his box, heading for Freddie. Stands are quiet now, very quiet. One woman seems to have broken past the field police. Oh, yes, a good friend of the team's, Mrs. Tilton, Ned Tilton's wife. Now, there goes my man on the field, and he's going to signal me as soon as the doctor finds out what's wrong. He's waving at me now. He's saying, Freddie, why, that's impossible. That's... Ladies and gentlemen, Freddie Manning is dead.
Pat and I raced to the Yellow Sox locker room, fighting our way through the shocked, milling crowd. Commissioner Stafford was there, and Ned Tilton. A policeman stood guard over the dead body. Stafford was very pale.
Well, Mr. Abbott, I really don't know what to say. The usual words don't mean anything.
What is the doctor's opinion, Mr. Stafford?
Looks like a heart attack. No signs of violence. Nothing at all. It was a hurried diagnosis, but from the blood that gushed from Freddie's mouth and nostrils, and from what he could see in just a quick glance, the doctor says Freddie's heart just popped and the boy died.
You the regular team doctor? Ever examined Freddie before?
Yes, that's what's so puzzling. He examined Freddie last week for an insurance policy. His heart was perfect.
But that doesn't make sense. He could...
First it was Marty. Now it's Fred. Are we cursed or something?
Try not to take it so badly, Ned.
I'll find my wife. I gotta go home. I don't feel right. I can't stand this.
Well, I'll find her, Ned. Ned, did I ever meet her?
Huh? I don't know. I don't think so. I've got to find her.
I could swear I'd seen her before today. Ned, sit down.
Oh.
That's it.
How could it happen? How could this happen?
Can you answer that, Mr. Abbott?
I think so.
Exactly what do you mean?
Freddie was probably murdered.
What?
A boy in his condition doesn't have a heart attack out of a clear blue sky. It's very unlikely. The attack was probably induced by poison.
Poison? Well, he played 6 innings.
Slow poison, Ned. Poison from his glove or from the ball or the bat.
But how would he have swallowed the poison?
I'm not sure yet, dear. It was a violent heart attack. Might have been caused by nitroglycerin. That works very slowly till the system has a lethal dose, shows no immediate signs, then suddenly it explodes the heart. Doctors use it for its expansive effect in small doses for arterial tension.
Oh, sounds fantastic. Now all you have to do is to find out which person out of the 25,000 people here engineered that. Rather difficult odds, eh, Mr. Abbott?
And I'll use your favorite word, Mr. Stafford. Maybe.
Pat and I finally left the stadium and went home with Pat frowning, mulling the problem over and over. Late that night at home... What's bothering you, Jean? You look troubled. Well, I've a feeling it'd help if I knew...
If you knew what?
Mrs. Tilton, Ned's wife. The woman who ran out on the field when Freddie fell. I could have sworn I'd seen her before. But where?
She's with the team very often. What difference does it make?
No, it's something peculiar. Where did I see her? It wasn't at the ballpark. It... Pat, I've got it. Her picture was in the scrapbook.
Freddie's? The one he showed you that night?
That's right.
Well, why wouldn't her picture be in the scrapbook? She's been with the team ever since Tilton joined them.
But the inscription, dear.
What inscription?
On her picture. She wrote, "To my darling Freddie, my own adorable sweetheart."
Are you sure about that?
Positive. I didn't know who she was when I saw it, so I just passed it by, but isn't that kind of...
I'll be back.
Well, where are you going?
To the stadium. Now, you wait here. This will be too dangerous.
I certainly will not. Why it'll be so dangerous to go to the stadium?
Because the killer may be there alone, and very much in the mood for a few more bloody murders.
Naturally, Pat couldn't shake me off. We bribed the night watchman to let us into the stadium. It was deserted, but there was a light shining through the door of the Yellow Sox locker room. Pat opened the door. Ned Tilton was there, emptying his locker.
Mr. Abbott, what are you doing here so late?
We've just had an idea, Ned.
About Marty and Freddie? Well, come on, tell me about it.
You told us when we visited your place that you never drink, Ned.
Huh? No, I don't.
There's a scotch bottle in your locker.
Oh, that.
There isn't any scotch in it. Is there? Got the nitroglycerin in the bottle, Ned?
Yeah. And if you or that wife of yours makes a move, I'll throw it on the floor. There's plenty left in the bottle. It'll blow us all to bits.
You put the liquid nitro on your catcher's mitt, didn't you, Ned? Just enough to wet the ball. You kept throwing to Freddie. Freddie was tossing spitballs. It's against the rules, I know, but Freddie knew a way around the rules. He was sneaking a few across the plate that way. It's happened before. You were the only person who knew he threw spitballs. You knew he'd keep licking his fingers to wet the ball. You knew he'd swallow little bits of the poison that way. That right, Ned?
Shut up, Abbott, and move out of the way.
You got a very attractive wife, Ned. And Freddie was quite a wolf. He and your wife were more than just two people interested in the team, weren't they?
Aye.
Her pictures in Freddie's scrapbook with a greeting that's a little too affectionate burned you up, didn't it?
I said get out of my way.
You started out to make a fortune, Ned. You placed heavy bets against your own team. Hired a guy to threaten Marty. The guy had to kill him. Then you went after Freddie. But not because you wanted him to throw the game. No, things were too hot to rig it that way. No, you wanted to kill him yourself for a personal reason.
I've got nothing to lose if I drop this bottle of nitro.
Now, look, Ned.
Keep away from me, Abbott.
Be careful, Pat.
I'll be getting out of here now, if you don't mind. Don't follow me. All I have to do is toss this juice in front of you and the missus. Stay right where you are. I'm watching you. I can still see you. Don't move.
There he goes, Pat. See him? He's running into the grandstand.
Stay here, Gene. I'll get him.
Come back, Pat. You'll be killed.
I lost him. He must have ducked behind the benches.
Come back, Pat.
I told you not to follow me, Abbott.
Get down, Pat. He's going to throw the nitro. Pat, are you all right? I can't see out there. Pat!
I'm all right. Stay where you are. Now, Ned, you and I are going to play a little tag.
You come for me and I'll break your neck.
You picked a bad spot, Ned. That exit is closed. Where'll you run to now?
Keep your hands off, Abbott. I'll kill you. So help me, I'll kill you. Get out. Now I'm going to choke the life out of you.
That does it. You had enough, Ned? Oh, had enough? You had enough?
As I came running up the ramp, Ned was out cold. Pat still had strength to haul Ned's body to the locker room where we waited for the police. When Ned was revived, he identified the gunman who'd killed Marty Phillips. I guess someone should have told Ned that Pat Abbott was a Marine veteran who'd been on the receiving end of the dirtiest fighting the Japs could ever think of. Very late that night, it was almost sunrise. Pat? Isn't it about time for me to put my wedding ring back on?
I suppose so.
Go ahead, you put it back on my finger.
How do you know I want to marry you again?
Well, don't you?
No.
Oh, come on, marry me again.
I said I don't want to.
Would you marry me again for all the rice in China?
No.
For all the smorgasbord in Sweden?
No.
For all the moolah in Fort Knox?
No.
For a kiss?
You talked me into it.
Moral of the story. Husbands who wonder if their wives still love them should let their wives spend an evening dancing with a handsome stranger. I know a perfect nightclub they can go to. And the management is not responsible for hats, coats, or stolen hearts. After all, suppose you were arrested on suspicion of murder and your husband was out chasing a beautiful redhead with $100,000. You think you've got troubles, hmm? Pat and I were having our breakfast coffee. We do kind of a switch on the husband and wife routine at breakfast. Pat's hungry. He gobbles up pancakes and sausages and concentrates on his eating. Me, well, I bury my nose in the morning paper. Pat's business as a private detective keeps him so busy he doesn't have too much time for the news. So, well, I'm the poor man's John Cameron Swayze. I tell Pat what's new.
Well? Go ahead, pal. Let's hear it.
Your insurance all paid up, Pat?
Why?
Your days are numbered. They're knocking off private detectives in this town like pins in a bowling alley.
Who'd they get this time?
Well, the paper says your friend Charlie Brooks was shot last night in his office.
Well, that isn't surprising. Anyway, Mr. Brooks was no friend of mine, darling. I warned him. He was getting into some very crooked deals.
He was looking for a woman named Paula Sterling, it says.
Probably found her. Only somebody didn't like it, so they shot him.
Who's Paula Sterling?
I passed.
I thought maybe she was somebody in the gossip columns of those silly magazines.
And you should know, dear, you read them.
Out of morbid curiosity, that's all. Anyway, you'd better let this be a lesson to you. Take me along in all your murder cases, and I'll keep you out of trouble.
Yes, you're very helpful.
Your wife isn't a good detective.
Terrible.
She good for anything at all?
I doubt it.
How about this?
Yes. Now that you mention it, she does have talent along certain lines.
While Pat and I were at breakfast, a man we'd never heard of, a Mr. Sharbert, was talking to a hood who worked for him, a hood named Julian. They were in Sharbert's very expensive and lavishly decorated apartment.
I'm telling you the truth, Sharbert. Now, when I got there, this private eye, this Charlie Brooks, he was dead.
Julian, doesn't it strike you as odd?
Doesn't what?
I hired Brooks to find Paula Sterling. He was going to tell me last night where he'd found her. Then he was murdered about the time you got there.
You think I saw the killer?
I don't know, my dear Julian. I'm merely speculating.
I didn't have nothing to do with it.
I'm still looking for Paula Sterling, Julian.
Well, how am I going to find her, Mr. Sharbert?
The private detective did. You're as bright as he is.
Yeah, but he got 2 bullets in him for finding her.
Yes, Julian. And somebody might get bullets in them for not finding her.
Me, for instance, Mr. Sharbert?
You, for instance, my dear Julian.
I walked Pat over to his office in one of San Francisco's newest skyscrapers. Figured I'd kibitz on a case or 2. Pat hates it, but me? I worry about him. I also worry about the women that parade into his place. The one we found in his waiting room, for example.
I'm Dorothy Strickland, Mr. Abbott.
Oh? Well, do sit down. This is my wife, Jean.
Oh, how do you do?
Miss Strickland.
Not here in the anteroom. My private office, Miss Strickland.
Well, thank you.
Wait here, Jean. Jean? Come back, dear. I said wait here.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm. Now, you see, perhaps Miss Strickland wants to talk to me confidentially.
Well, that's what I thought.
Read some magazines out here, chum. Newspapers, whatever you like.
Okay. Oh, say, here's something. Pershing says he has the Kaiser on the run. Where do you get these magazines? From your dentist?
Now, what's on your mind, Miss Strickland?
I want you to find my sister-in-law,
Why?
so my brother can sue her for divorce.
I'm very sorry, but I don't get mixed up in divorces.
But she may have been murdered.
Really? What makes you think so?
She's been missing for 6 months.
Well, that doesn't mean she was killed, unless you have some special knowledge.
Don't start accusing me. I don't like innuendos like that.
I'm just trying to get the story straight. What's your sister-in-law's name?
Paula Sterling.
Oh. Her again.
Paula Sterling's her maiden name. She's originally from Los Angeles. Why did you say her again?
Her name was in the morning paper.
Yes. Very unfortunate. That private detective.
The fact that he was killed looking for her is hardly tempting.
Well,
to
hear me out first.
The divorce her fault?
No. My brother Stuart is young, and, well, he's fallen in love with someone else.
Tell me, could Paula have disappeared so your brother can't find her and serve her? Is she blocking the divorce that way?
Absolutely not. That's why I know something must have happened to her.
Anybody else mixed up in her life? Another man, maybe?
None that I know of.
Is she psychologically sound? No possibility of amnesia?
That's out of the question.
Do you have any idea why the first detective hired on the case was murdered?
None. Are you frightened? Is that why you won't look for Paula?
I don't scare quite that easily, Miss Strickland, but I do like to know who's holding what cards.
You've got to take the case. I need your help terribly. Isn't there anything that will persuade you?
Perhaps.
I think I'd know a way, except there's an obstacle.
Oh? What way is that?
Well, let's say the obstacle's in the anteroom.
My what?
Well, sometimes it's easier to win a man to your own way of thinking if there isn't a wife in the picture.
Oh, well, skip that. Married or not, I still have a peculiar feeling I don't like risking my neck unless I have to. Now, tell me, what does Paula look like?
Well, she's 5'3". She weighs 115 pounds, has beautiful red hair, lovely big blue eyes. They say she looks a little like me.
Oh, lovely eyes, beautiful hair, looks like you. You're the modest type, I see.
No, just telling you the facts. That's what you wanted, isn't it?
Speaking of facts, Miss Strickland, let's face a very interesting one. The fee.
Hope it won't be exorbitant.
Well, you know, stuntmen get a lot of money. That's because their assignments might be fatal. Now, you were asking me to walk the same road that a colleague of mine just walked, and, he's in the morgue.
All right, name your figure.
5,000. Find her or not.
Well, would that settle it? Then you'd accept?
Probably.
I'll dig up the money somehow, some way. It's a deal, 5,000. Of course, if it could be less, I mean, even a little less.
You're asking me to find a woman nobody's been able to locate in 6 months. She's very attractive. In spite of what you say, she's undoubtedly involved with men, and some of them are obviously hoods. They just knocked off the guy who finally did find her. And you've no really valuable clues. There'll be nothing less, Miss Strickland.
All right, I'll pay.
All right, then you're on.
Will you start immediately?
Immediately.
You're a darling.
Hmm?
I could just kiss you.
Well...
Was I interrupting something?
Oh, no, I, just that, Jean, dear,
Yes.
You see, she got excited because I consented to take the case. Do you have a pencil, darling? I want to take down Miss Strickland's number.
I think you've already got her number.
Look, I came here to hire services, Mrs. Abbott, not to indulge in second-rate wisecracks.
You also didn't come here to kiss my husband. Or did you?
Here, I'll write my number on this pad. There we are.
All right, I'll call you the moment I learn anything, Dorothy.
Learn anything? Brother, if I hadn't come in, you'd have graduated with honors in about 5 minutes.
I was talking about the case.
Well, I wasn't. Now, isn't that odd?
I'm very grateful, Mr. Abbott, and goodbye, Mrs. Abbott.
Goodbye, Miss Strickland.
That's a sweet girl.
Husband snatcher.
Darling, you don't know what this involves.
I certainly do. I listened on the intercom.
1 million people in San Francisco, and I have to find one redhead. You know, that's like looking for a cheap apartment.
I have a feeling I can clean up this case with one call.
And I have a feeling that you've flipped.
Just listen.
Hello?
May I please speak to Paula Sterling?
Well, this is Paula Sterling.
Well, this is the office of Pat Abbott. Are you from Los Angeles?
Well, yes.
Thank you. That's all I wanted to know.
Well, hello? Hello?
Well, my fine, high-class private detective with the big problems. What have you got to say now?
Well, that couldn't possibly be the same Paula Sterling. Dorothy's been looking for her for almost 6 months.
Or maybe she wasn't trying very hard. She's living at the Beverly Arms.
Well, how did you know?
Elementary, my dear Abbott. I looked it up in the phone book. Well, Pat, what does the nameplate say?
It says Paula Sterling, all right, but it can't be the same one.
What's the matter?
Not locked.
Nobody home?
Let's try the bedroom.
Pat.
Yeah. Looks like somebody hit this place like a hurricane.
What could have they been looking for?
Same thing we are. Paula Sterling.
Well, they couldn't have expected to find her in any of these drawers. If you ask me, this was a conventional robbery.
Well, darling, you talked to her just 15 minutes ago.
Well, so what?
Well, if this were a conventional robbery, then the burglar might still be... What happened to those lights?
I don't know.
Turn them on.
They won't work.
Fuse must have gone. Don't move.
That's good advice. Why don't you take it, too?
Get that flashlight out of my eyes.
Well, Pat Abbott, the detective, right?
Have we met?
Well, not formal, no. I saw you in a courtroom once. Oh, you did real good. But you won't this time. Not with this dame.
Which dame?
Paula Sterling, the dame with you.
I am not a dame. I'm Mrs. Pat Abbott.
That must be fun.
I could have more fun, pal, pushing your wise guy face.
Never mind that. It'd get us all in a jam.
I didn't hear your name.
Call me Julian.
All right, Julian. We're looking for Paula Sterling, too.
My boss would like to know that.
Who's your boss?
Mr. Sharbert. He's a very nice guy. You know, you ought to meet him. In fact, you ought to meet him right now.
Maybe I don't want to.
Maybe you don't see this 38.
All right, we'll meet him. I love cordial invitations like that.
All right, folks. Step inside.
Just quit shoving, Julian.
Hello, Mr. Sharbert.
And precisely what is this uproar about?
Oh, it's just what the doctor ordered. Meet Paula Sterling, Mr. Sharbert.
Paula Sterling?
You don't recognize her?
My dear Julian, I told you Paula was a redhead. This lovely girl is not.
Oh, hear that, Pat? This lovely girl.
Well, I found both of them in Paula Sterling's apartment.
I'm extremely sorry. I didn't quite catch your name.
My name is Abbott. Pat Abbott.
The renowned detective? I am impressed. What were you doing in Paula's apartment?
Just looking.
For what?
I heard there was a vacancy.
I wonder if we have time for these little ventures into irrelevant humor.
Okay, we'll leave.
What is your interest in Paula Sterling?
A client of mine wants to locate him.
Perhaps we can join forces. I'm looking forward, too.
Thank you, no.
You're uncooperative, aren't you, Mr. Abbott?
Give me a crack at him, boss. He'll cooperate.
Would you like Julian to go to work on you?
Sure, if he'll put down that gun.
Where is Paula, Mr. Abbott? Julian, I don't approve of violence.
Pat, are you all right, dear?
Of course he is. Help him up, Julian.
Never mind. Just put the gun down, pal. I'd like a crack at you myself.
Did Julian change your mind, Abbott?
I'll change his face for him.
Oh, Pat.
Julian, Mr. Abbott will be of little use to me unconscious or dead. Unless I decide he hasn't the information I want.
He's got it. And I'll get it out of him.
Mr. Abbott, I'm not doing this for amusement. Paula Sterling worked for me until she disappeared with $100,000 of mine. I want it back.
Want me to answer?
Never mind. Hello? Yes? Yes. You have? Oh, that's splendid. Accept my apologies, Mr. Abbott.
What for?
An error. It's been rectified. One of my employees phoned in. Imagine. He just found Paula Sterling.
Pat, you haven't said a word since we left Sharbert.
I've been thinking, darling.
Well, it's about time, the way you were being pushed around.
I want to see Dorothy Strickland.
Business or pleasure?
You got the key to the office?
Here.
I'll turn on the lights.
Pat, look. Near your desk.
Stay where you are, Jean. I'll take a look.
Well, if she's asleep, don't disturb her.
I couldn't possibly disturb her. She's dead.
Oh, no.
We finally found Paula Sterling.
Why was she killed here?
Remember when you spoke to her on the phone? You said, this is Pat Abbott's office. Well, she must have come down here to find out what was going on, and Sharpett's hoods were waiting for her.
You're a bad guesser, Abbott. I'd like to be your bookmaker.
You know, this is the second time you've snuck up on me, Julian. I'm getting annoyed. And get that gun out of my face.
I've been tailing you ever since you left Sharpett's place. That phone call was a phony. Sharbett figured when you heard we found Paula Sterling, you'd go where she was hiding out to check.
Well, he's a bad guesser, too.
Why'd you knock her off?
Don't be an idiot. I just got here. You know that.
Yeah, but how long does it take to knock a dame off and roll her for a dough?
Give me the phone.
Who you calling?
The cops.
Forget it. It's a crummy idea.
Oh, you've got a better one?
Yeah, I got a better one.
Take it easy, Pat.
Darling, where's Julian?
Gone. Coming back with Charlotte.
You know, I'd like to get Julian sometime when he isn't armed.
Oh, don't try to get up. I already called the police.
I didn't want to take a chance disarming him. Kind of you. Wild shot, you know. Honey, why don't you go to the movies,
I'd rather be with you.
Do you have any shopping to do?
I'd rather be with you.
Gene, you're lousing up the case.
You're wrecking our marriage, Pat.
Okay, but I'm not responsible. Come along with me.
The phony. Pat, I mean. He sneaked to a phone booth and got his pals over at police headquarters and had them pick me up. They took me to headquarters, invited me to play gin. Oh, I was furious. I threatened to sue for false arrest. Well, they said I was a witness. That was true, and I had no comeback. But I vowed then and there to fix Pat's wagon if it was the last thing I did. I don't mean his station wagon. While I was fuming and fussing in custody, Julian was calling his boss.
Is that you, Mr. Sharp?
Yes, Julian.
Listen, wait till you hear this. Now, it's the screwiest thing. Who do you think killed Paula Sterling?
She's dead?
The cops just picked up Pat Abbott's wife.
Now, that is odd.
You better kiss your $100,000 goodbye. Gone with the wind, pal.
Perhaps you're right. Come by and see me, Julian.
What for?
I'll pay you off.
You didn't have to drive me to the airport, Mr. Sharp?
I'm delighted to do it, Julian. It's the least I could do under the circumstances.
Hey, wait a minute. You made a mistake.
Did I?
You should have taken that left turn.
Oh, how stupid of me.
Why are we stopping here?
Something just occurred to me.
Did it?
Yes. Julian, who stands to gain the most from Paula Sterling's death?
Well, Pat Abbott?
Why do you say that?
Well, he could knock her off, grab the dough.
Incredible. Abbott is a world-famous detective. He's turned down more money than that. Extremely ethical.
Maybe his wife swung it, huh?
Don't be absurd.
Who does that leave?
You, my dear Julian.
Me? What are you getting at?
Suppose you committed the murder. You wouldn't have to split the take with anyone.
Oh, come on.
You have the money with you, Julian? Or shall we drive somewhere and pick it up?
Put that gun away.
Let go, I tell you. Let go. The price of stupidity, my dear Julian. To live by violence is to die that way.
Well, I'll be darned. Pat Abbott.
Hello, Dorothy. Can I come in?
Can you? Step right in. Tell me, why are all the attractive men married?
Skip it. We've business.
Where's your wife?
Didn't you hear me?
Yeah, tell me where she is.
At police headquarters. I couldn't afford to let her go wandering around town on this case. Too many trigger-happy people in it.
Trigger happy? Who?
Your sister-in-law worked for a man named Victor Sharp.
Have you found her?
Yes.
Where is she?
My office.
I'll get my coat. I'll be with you in a minute.
Wait a second. I have bad news for you.
I mean, she's ashamed to see me. That's it, huh? That's all right.
It isn't that.
What are you trying to tell me?
She's dead.
Oh, no. Oh, that's awful.
She wasn't the young innocent, Dorothy. She was mixed up with a rough crowd. She stole $100,000.
Do you realize what you're saying?
Sure.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense. I mean, Paula was a simple, sweet girl. She didn't need Sharbert's money.
I can't convince him of that.
Well, you're wrong. There's a mix-up.
Yes, there is a mix-up.
What do you mean?
You said she had beautiful red hair and blue eyes.
Well?
Her hair wasn't naturally red like yours. It was dark at the roots. It was the first thing that struck me when I saw the body, and also she was about 2 inches shorter than you.
Well, what difference does that make?
Well, I know you haven't seen her in months, and girls do dye their hair.
Now, wait a minute,
but,
you've lost me. I can't seem to think straight. Now, the shock, I guess. Knowing Paula's dead.
Paula Sterling isn't dead.
But you just...
The girl in my office is dead, all right, but not Paula. You're Paula Sterling.
Oh, no, now, really? If you're trying to be clever...
No, not very clever. Tell me, how do you know she took Sharbert's money? I didn't say it was his, but you did.
I just presumed, since you mentioned his name...
No, it was too easy when Jean found your name in the phone book. I should have had the answer then. What surprises me is that Sharbert never thought of looking there.
Sure he did, but it wasn't there when he looked. I waited until today when the new phone listings were published before I walked into your office.
I was very thoughtful. Who is the dead girl in my office?
My double, and she did it well, too.
Mm-hmm. Well, now, if we're all through...
We're not through.
No. You have a license for that gun, Dorothy?
Nope, but it won't bother me. The police will think that Sharbert killed you when they find your body.
You want to make a deal?
Go ahead, talk.
I'll get you a great lawyer. You could plead insanity.
Yeah? On what grounds?
Trying to get away with this. You'd have to be nuts to try it. Now, you better put away that gun. Those things go off sometimes. Did you kill anybody else besides your double? Charlie Brooks, maybe?
Uh-huh, Charlie Brooks. He got wise. He stumbled on the truth. He wouldn't listen to me, and he acted like a Boy Scout the way you're acting. And he ended up dead the way you will.
Maybe not.
Oh, you want part of the $100,000, huh?
Maybe.
How much?
Half.
For what?
Keeping my mouth shut. You know, the heat to get whoever kills me will be terrific. Now, that's playing it your way. Now, think of mine. I say nothing, pin a rap on Sharbert, get him out of the way, and we're both clear. They'll never find out who got
Now, wait a
Brooks.
minute. You talk too fast. I gotta think.
Just think of being in the clear. Now, think.
Don't get so close to me.
I don't want the gun.
You're not made of ice water, after all.
Who could be? Ever look in a mirror?
I thought you came here on business.
Oh, I did. Well,
Oh, my arm! Let go! Pat, are you all right?
Yes, Jean. Get up, Dorothy. Police downstairs, darling?
Yes, prowl car. I talked him into coming here. I had a notion you'd make yourself a target.
Dirty
Out the
low
door, Dorothy.
down. You didn't want
Let's
to
go
deal.
see those boys.
You never did. I bid for an old stall.
Oh, that's nothing. We all do that. Darling, I told you you'd come within inches of a bullet. That shot she fired. Lucky it was wild.
Not as wild as I am, dear. Locking me up in the hoosegow. Chasing redheads. Kissing this woman.
Line of duty, pal.
Oh!
Ow! Hey, what's the idea of kicking a guy in the pants if he just captured a killer?
Well, I'm your wife, right? Line of duty, pal. Line of duty. Paula killed the girl in your office, Pat, right? But now, how did that help her?
Well, darling, once I told the police that Paula Sterling was dead, Sharbert accepted it and would give up looking for her. He suspected Julian of double-crossing him.
You're guessing.
No, I'm not. They just picked up Sharbert and he confessed.
Now, where's Julian?
The coroner's got him.
So, the reason Dottie came to you was to have you establish that Paula Sterling was dead.
Absolutely right. You see, that left her free to take a powder with Sharbert.
Fine. So now you collect from your client, and the case is closed.
Well, my client was Paula Sterling, alias Dorothy Strickland. I just nailed her for homicide, so I'm afraid she won't pay me a dime.
Oh, that's what I like. A husband who's a good businessman, makes money, protects himself, takes care of his wife and home. Total profits on this venture, $0, 0 cents. Well, Pat, one more wonderful case like this, and we'll be bankrupt.
Darling, you mean you love me for my money alone?
There's something else?
Come here.
Oh. Oh. Pat,
Yes, darling?
I don't care if you haven't a cent. I don't care if you're a terrible businessman. Nothing matters. Except one thing. Get a deposit on the next case. Cash.